Hey guys, this is going to be my video of the Blood Rage Digital Edition, which shockingly enough has a physical copy to go along with it because, well, that's why I'm in. Blood Rage put together a digital version that was going to Steam, which I was planning on passing on primarily because I play board games not only, but nearly exclusively with my friends in, person, not real life, in physical locations. And so I was going to pass on this Kickstarter until they introduced all these fun extra monsters and exclusives and whatnot that came with it. And so I decided to go ahead and back it because I like all the extras. In any case, first of all, I apologize for my voice, by the way. I'm getting a little hoarse with coming down with something, but the videos do not stop. Anyways, this is Blood Rage. Woo! Got all kinds of things flying all over the place. Okay, so I promised to be nice and kind and generous to this. My last unboxing video on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, definitely, it's not a ton of feedback, but the like to dislike ratio is high considering my other videos. I think people did not like my complaining about the miniature quality, which I'm honestly assuming that was the reason for it. I don't actually know what it was. These are nice little plastic tokens. Let me see if I can get that to focus. These are a nice upgrade to the regular ones. I've never really had a problem with cardboard, honestly. I like plastic, I don't mind it, but whenever people get those plastic upgrade kits, that's one of the things I usually end up skipping on because I tend to find cardboard to be just fine. But in any case, my other video, so yeah, I don't know if it was about the complaining about the miniature quality or not. I did read the rules for the game. I'm excited to get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to the table. At the same time, I'm still going to comment on how I feel about a game's quality or production, although I will try to make the overall tone of the video more positive, because I don't think the video did convey how excited I am to actually play the game. It was more comment on the quality of the miniatures, or at least the way I perceive them, but it is what it is. In any case, going back to Blood Rage, so I am a huge fan of Blood Rage. Blood Rage is my #1 game of all time at the moment. It looks like it's going to stick that way at the moment. We'll see what can come out. I just love the game, the Ameritrash, the Euro. I love the combination of it, and it's fun every time I play it. So I'm definitely excited to get these upgrades to the game. This is the Pillage Token. This is going to be the new token that goes into play once you pillage an area. Definitely makes it quite obvious what's been pillaged, and this thing is absolutely beautiful. Very well done, beautiful quality in those every little crevice or whatnot. Also, it looks like an easy paint job, just to get some dark paints, a little color and wash. So this is definitely fun to get. And there's a whole stack of them. You can see over here, obviously one for each region, and that's fun. We got this place, which I assume, I haven't actually read the things, I assume this is the Ragnarok token. That is going to indicate which province is going to be Ragnarok next. We have some various tokens here for the extra clan, which I don't really fully understand why they have that. They already have 5 clans. Now there's a 6th clan, although it's a 5-player game, and there's nothing unique about the clans. So until they introduce unique clan abilities, I'm a little lost on why they have that. This, I'm guessing, is the token that indicates where you are in game order. There's a little pad where you put your things for game order. So that'll be useful there. And then we got the first of the golden things. The golden horn. This is the current start player marker. And while there already is a plastic one from the previous Kickstarter, this is larger and gold. And gold is fun. So the gold things, I'm actually pretty excited about the gold stuff. I think it came out looking beautiful. Beautiful might be a stretch, but I think it came out looking really nice. Like here's a gold god. I don't know how well it comes across in the video as opposed to in person, but I really like it. I know when the Kickstarter introduced the gold thing, a lot of people had a problem with it. They were like, just give us regular stuff so we can paint it ourselves. And you had to buy a separate kit if you wanted that. So you basically had to buy these twice because they did not let you pick or choose. You had to get this either way, and you could buy a separate kit. I debated getting it because Blood Rage is the one game I've actually started painting. I've gone to painting a little bit, but I haven't really sunk into it just because I'd rather play the games than paint them, and I have limited time. But I thought the gold was a good idea. It comes across pretty well. I'm excited. I'm excited to more about the size than the gold. I can't recall if that guy is supposed to be missing anything on top of his arm. I'll have to compare it to the other one. I genuinely don't know if that's a production issue or just the way it's supposed to look. I'll take it a look later. Either way, yep, these, I'll do one more of these. Yeah, they come across pretty nicely. I like how they distinguish themselves from the other characters as by being gold, and I like how they're larger, as befits a god that's changing the entire scope of the game. So that's a nice solid upgrade. It's a good excuse to pledge. Then of course we have all the unique new monsters. The unique new monsters I am super excited about. For consistency's sake, I will point out that this, you know, over here, whoops, background, over here we can see the separation a bit. But overall, the quality on this is absolutely amazing. You know, everything from the very teeth, you can really see everything in this. This is an absolutely beautiful miniature. CMON continues to improve their game. Every time I look at their new games, like they continuously are stepping it up. Like every time you fast forward 2 years with a CMON game, you can see how their miniature quality is improving constantly. I'll do a few more of these guys. So this one is interesting. I cannot tell whether this is a man or a woman. I'm assuming it's a woman because of the obvious chest area, but it also has a beard. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but it still looks cool all the same. Then we have the Boar. The Boar looks fun. I like its ability. I can't remember exactly what it was. I think it can, if I recall correctly, the Boar can invade an area that's completely full, pushing a guy out, which is a complete game changer. It's like most of these games, the abilities in Blood Rage, it's not so much that any ability is particularly amazing, it's just that it changes the game and gives you things you can do. So I will say, while overall I think the production quality of this is great, I found these guys to be not just not the best, but I actually think this is a small step back from the original Blood Rage components. Like the original Blood Rage minis I think look better than this. And additionally, this is just another clan to paint. Actually, Blood Rage is one of the, I'm not finished painting it, but Blood Rage, from the original Blood Rage, we have, I mean, this is a very, I'm hardly a pro painter. This is purely, let me get a few more of these. Like this is something I just started getting into this past year, of trying to paint my miniatures to add something to the game. Like you can see how bad those eyes are. Eyes are something I'm definitely still working on. But Blood Rage, as my favorite game, is a game that I decided to go ahead and paint. I painted like one or two other things just to make sure I wasn't completely ruining my stuff with a lack of experience. I used to paint Warhammer way back in the day, like when I was 12. But I slowly got out of Warhammer and took up painting again this year. Although, like I said, I'd rather play board games than paint them. So it's more something I do when I am running out of time. That's basically it. That's the Blood Rage unboxing. It's an absolutely beautiful box. It's very helpful considering the fact that all the stuff I've been adding to my game is getting my original box fairly clogged up. Overall, the production quality is pretty amazing. I am very much looking forward to adding this to my Blood Rage collection and getting Blood Rage to the table as soon as I'm able to. This video has been brought to you by Board Game Co. You can visit us at Board Game Co. online. You can buy, trade, or sell games, whatever you're trying to do to improve your collection. We have a way to work with you to do it. I'm Alex. You can like this video, you can subscribe, you can watch another video, and until then, I'll see you next time.